Hi friends, welcome back to Math with Mrs. Herrod. Today we are on lesson 3-3. That starts on page 85. We're going to talk about applying properties with 6s and 7s as factors. Our I can statements today say I can make and use models to solve multiplication problems that have 6 and 7 as factors. I can also model with math to solve problems. Let's get to our video today.
How can you break apart arrays to multiply? Think about this question during the lesson. You used the 2's facts you already knew to help you multiply the 3's and 4's facts. Give an example. An example might be 4 times 7 is 2 times 7 plus 2 times 7, which is equal to 14 plus 14, which equals 28. The musicians in the band march in 6 equal rows. There are 8 musicians in each row. How many musicians are in the band? What operation should you choose to find the total number in this array?
Select your answer.
Anytime that we're making an array like this, we are going to be using a multiplication.
Use multiplication to find the total number in an array. What fact do you need to find in the problem? You need to find 6 times 8. Which facts that you already know can help with facts for 6 and for 8? If you know the 2's and 5's facts, you can figure out most other facts. Use 5 facts and the 1's facts to help multiply with 6. Which 5's fact can help you find 6 times 8? 5 times 8 can help you find 6 times 8. You can also use 1 times 8 to help you find 6 times 8. Why are we using the 1's fact 1 times 8 as well? You are using 5 groups of 8, so you need 1 more group of 8 to match 6 times 8. Make an array for each multiplication sentence. How many counters are in each array? The partial products are 40 and 8. What is the total number of counters for the array? This shows that there are 48 counters in this array. 6 times 8 is 6 rows of 8. That is 5 8s plus 1 more 8. 5 8s is 40. 8 more is 48. So, 6 times 8 equals 48. The band has 48 musicians. Now you know how to break apart arrays and use other factors to find the product of an array.
All right, good job. So we're going to do the same thing down here with our convince me. Use structure. Use a 5's fact and a 1's fact to find 6 times 9. So our last problem, we were working on 6 times 8. We can do the same thing for 6 times 9. Okay, so we're still going to break up our 6 into a 5's fact and a 1's fact. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 and then 1 is our 6 times 9, so 9 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to fill our arrays in. So each line has 9 altogether, because they should be even. They have equal amounts. That's what it means when we're doing multiplication, multiplying these numbers together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have our 5 and our 1 times 9 at the top. So we can write that out in equation form as well. 6 times 9 is the same as a 5 times 9 plus our 1 times 9. And then we can solve. So if we already know our answers for 5 times 9, 45, and 1 times 9, 9, and we just add those two together, 45 plus 9, 54. So 6 times 9 equals 54. On to the next page, page 87 at the top. Find 7 times 8. Use 5's facts and 2's facts to help multiply by 7. Now we can use 5 and 1 for 6's, and we can use 5's and 2's for 7's, because 5 plus 2 equals 7. So for this one, 7 times 8, we've got 5 plus 2, which is our 7, and 8 across the top. So altogether, if we combine these, it is an array of 7 times 8. 7 times 8 is 7 rows of 8. That is also 5 eighths plus 2 eighths. 5 eighths are 40. 5 times 8 equals 40. And 2 eighths are 16. 2 times 8, or double eighths, is 16. Then you would add those two numbers. 40 plus 16 is 56. So if we do these multiplication and we add our two answers, and it equals 56, then that also means that 7 times 8 equals 56. Do you understand? The students who are graduating are standing in 7 equal rows. There are 9 students in each row. How many students are graduating? Use a 5's fact and a 2's fact. Now you can draw an array, or you can write it out using just your multiplication equations, okay? I'm going to do the multiplication equations, but if you want to use any objects that you have at home, you can do that as well, okay? Students are graduating are standing in 7 equal rows. There are 9 students in each row. So that gives us a 7 times 9 multiplication. We need to solve for that. What is our answer? We need to use a 5's fact and a 2's fact. So 7 again can be broken up into 5 plus 2. So we're going to have a 5 times 9 plus a 2 times 9. Okay? 5 times 9 equals 45. 2 times 9, or double 9s, equals 18. Then we just have to add 45 plus 18. 5 plus 8 is 13. Take our 1 over to our 10 spot. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 1 more is 6. 63. So 7 times 9 equals 63. Or 5 times 9 plus our 2 times 9 equals 63. Any way that you write it, any way that you come up with the answer would always be the same. If you did it with your objects at home and you created your 7 rows down and 9 across, and you divided them into 5 at the top and 2 at the bottom, and you add them up, you would also come up with 63 altogether. Number 2, Chrissy bakes 3 cherry pies. She cuts each pie into 6 slices. How many slices does Chrissy have? All right, and so this one we are doing with our 6s. So again, you can divide that into a 5 and a 1. So 3 times 6 is equal to a 3 times 5 plus our 3 times 1. Okay, remember we're only dividing or separating our one number, one of them. So in this case, we're going to separate our 6 into a 5 and a 1. The 3 stays the same. So when I'm rewriting my equations, that 3 is going to stay the same. It's just the 6 that changes to 5 and 1. Okay? We can then multiply. 3 times 5 we know is 15, and 3 times 1 we know is 3, and we add those together. 15 plus 3 equals 18. So how many slices does Chrissy have? She has 18 slices. In 3 through 8, multiply. You may draw pictures or use counters to help. I'm not going to do that in our video to keep it short, but you can pause your video and work out the problems. I encourage you to do that, either on some blank paper or with your objects that you have at home, and pause in between each one and then see if you get the correct answer. Play the video and double check your answers. Are they the same as Mrs. Herrod's? If not, you can fix it. Okay. 6 times 10. 60. 6 tens. 7 times 6. And again, with the 7, you can break that up into a 5 times 6 and a 2 times 6. Now 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 7. So when you come across ones like this, if we already know that 7 times 6 is 42, we only have to add one more 7. So 42 plus 7, 49. 9 times 7. And you could use our 9s facts to come up with this one as well. Remember, we went over a few different ways to help us with our 9s. You can make a chart where each number in the 1s place value is increasing, and the number in the 10s place value, 1's place value would be decreasing. 10's place value is increasing. 9 times 7, 63. Okay, I also remember I showed you how you can take that number, subtract 1 to get your 10's place value, and then this number plus your 1's digit always equals 9, which is what you're multiplying by. Or you could use your fingers. Our hand method with the 9's. It's always a fun, fast way as well. Number 7, find 4 times 7. See if you can get it before me. Pause your video if you need to. 4 times 7 is 28. Number 8, multiply 6 times 5. This is a 5's fact. We should hopefully know these. If not, be practicing. 30. Independent practice, 9 through 16, find the product. Product, remember, means our answer in multiplication. You can draw pictures to help or use your objects at home, just like we've been doing. Number 9, 5 times 7. Here's another 5's fact. Pause video, see if you can get it before me. 5 times 7 is 35. Number 10, 3 times 6. 3 6s, 18. Number 11, 7 times 8. Remember, you can separate that 7 into a 5 times 8 and a 2 times 8. Solve those two problems, add the answers together. Seven times 8 is 56. I do like a little trick with this one as well that helps me remember it. And it only works with 7 times 8, is you have all the 5, 6, 7, 8. That helps me to remember, but it only works for that one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 times 8 is 56. Number 12, 1 times 7. Our ones facts are simple. Remember, they remain the same. So 1 times 7 is 7. All right, for questions 13, 14, 15, and 16, I want you to work on those ones on your own, please. Enter your answers into Google Classroom, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.